Hey, I'm here. Hopefully this is the right one. Give me a second. Oh my goodness. Again. Should be the right one. I hope. Let's see. Hi, Kelsey. I'm guessing this is working out. I can't hear you though. Give me a second. Oh. Sorry, I'm new. Not supposed to hear you. Just supposed to chat with you. Hold on. That's the heat press back there I'm going to be using. Just to sublimate a couple of things. I'm going to give it a few more minutes for other people to come in. I just got on Discord and found you. Oh, well, thank you for coming by. I haven't even been on Discord that long, just a few weeks. And the ladies in there, in that group, they are awesome. Trust me when I tell you, they are awesome. So hopefully I can continue. I'm still learning as I'm going. But I just kind of messed up my video right now. Hi, Alexis. Hope you're having fun, baby. So, just going to be working on a couple of things. You having a good day off of school, Mama? I'm just in the Discord group letting them know that I'm live again. And hopefully everybody will start coming in. It's okay, Kelsey. That's what we're all here for, to learn together. Maybe there's something that you can teach me that I don't know, or give me pointers on something I don't know, and I may have missed something. So it helps. That's what we're here for, to help each other. Okay. Just trying to let them know I'm live if they want to come on in. Kelsey, what kind of stuff do you do? Hey, Caleb, how are you? Please, everybody, as you come in, please give this video, this live, a thumbs up. Comment down below if you want to see me do something, or if I missed a step somewhere, y'all can help me out. Tell me what I missed, and maybe I could go back and fix. I'm okay, K-Love. I'm doing great today. Thanks for asking. I'm a little nervous. This is my first live. I messed up the other one, so I had to start it all again. Hi, Dahlia. I hope you're having a great day too as well, Dahlia. Kelsey, you seem to do a lot. I know what you mean though by not, by doing a lot of different things. You're welcome, Dahlia. I try to sublimate, embroidery, try to stick with that, but just, different things. Sell ribbon, trying to get my store open and everything, but trying to just take one step at a time. Thanks, K-Love. I appreciate that. I really do. But yes, I am nervous. I'm not used to being in front of, even though y'all on the computer, but y'all can still see me. And my granddaughter's on here somewhere. Okay, so we can get started. Today, I just got a new heat press. It's over here. It is a 16 by 24, which is really big. I wish I could turn it around, but it's like really big, like about that big. And it's really hot. Oh, thank you, Dahlia. Yes, I have a 12 by 15 heat press. It's an 8-in-1, but it's very small. And I wanted the bigger one. So I figured I would sell the 12 by 15 and put that money toward getting the bigger one. But then one day I went to use it and I heard something pop. And then I noticed that the temperature just kept going up. So it's past 460 when I only set it between 385 and 400. So I unplugged it and I left it alone. So I wasn't selling it anymore. I don't know what happened. I'm just leaving it. Okay, but today I'm going to sublimate a t-shirt. Y'all can see that. So that's for my t-shirt. And I am also going to sublimate a pillowcase. This is a satin pillowcase. And I'm going to do the learning pillow. So I printed that out. I put the name on it. I'm going to do that. Yes, it's very scary, Dahlia, because anything could have happened. So I'm just grateful that I didn't sell it to anyone because it could have caused a lot of problems for them and their families. I'm glad I was able to get the new one too. Which design, K-Love? Give me a second. I got to reach for the other one I'm doing. Oh, the first one with the coffee. Okay. Yeah, I figure I'll make it for my daughter. She loves coffee a little, maybe more than I do. So I'm gonna do a journal, and this is the picture that I'm gonna use. You should definitely be able to see it better once it's on the journal itself. Let's see that. But I've done journals before, and they come out quite nice. Let me grab them. So this is for a friend of mine. You can't see it too well, but that's the back, the front. So I did that for her and her sister because they just started their catering business. So I wanted them to have, just a little something. So somebody had made them a t-shirt, somebody had made them a mask, so I couldn't do that. So I wanted something different. So I made them a journal. Dahlia, sublimating, it's a lot of fun, especially when you see the product after you do it and all the colors and they just pop like so bright and everything just turns out really well. I've made other things, but I actually put everything away and it's in the closet. Yeah, I like coffee. I will get up here and go get me coffee every morning. And sometimes maybe in the afternoon too, Kay. Oh. Well, I don't have little ones. My granddaughter is 8. She's on here under her mother's name, Jasmine. And my son, he's 16 and he's in his room. So he's not going to be walking back and forth. I told him, just give me a few. So we are going to do the pillow first. Now with the pillow, if you don't know, these are just satin pillowcases. I have 100 here because I like doing them and I like selling them. So what you do is you put your butcher paper in between it because you don't want no ink to go through the back from the front when you do it. And make sure that you unzip the zipper because you don't want to get it stuck. Now, that was one problem I was having with the little heat press because this whole thing could not fit on there. So trying to sublimate the whole thing at one time, it was very hard. So what I'm going to do, since I have the butcher paper already in there, A-Team Crafty Boutique, Miss Subby, how you doing? Thank you. So I'm going to put a piece of butcher paper down first because this is a new heat press and I don't want no issues. I'm going to lay this down so I'm going to put the picture on it and then I'm going to tape it down. For all who just came in, this is what I'm going to put on the pillowcase. We call it the learning pillow. You probably heard about it on Facebook and everywhere else that everybody's doing. I've done a few last year, but haven't done any more. Chantel, how you doing? You need a heat press? Yeah, girl. Heat presses are they're so great. Where's my tape? Oh. I also got some new tape from Amazon. It's a green one. It's kind of transparent. So I'm going to see how this works because I have the brownish yellow one, which is okay. But, sometimes they do leave little tiny yellow marks and you don't want that. Yes. And also, I don't have any moderators. So hopefully everybody, you know, not y'all are very well, y'all are good, you know, because people do get trolled a lot. Even though that doesn't bother me, not at all. I'm sorry I'm out the picture a little bit. I'm just putting it on the pillowcase and I'm going to tape it down. I'll tell y'all my measurements in a moment. All right. A second. This tape is really good. It seems like this is a good tape, so hopefully it works really well. But I also want to get the clear tape that they have out too. See, a lot of people like that one. I'm just putting a few pieces of tape because I want to make sure that it stays down. Like I said, when you do this, always remember to open your zipper up, okay? Thank you, Anna Trong. Thank you so much for coming by. Please remember to ring that bell, subscribe to my channel so you can get all the notifications. I really appreciate that. Thanks for coming by. Have a great day. All right, so I'm going to put this on. Usually I will put it to the opening to the back, but that was on the small heat press. This one I'm just going to put it to the front. So it can hang off the edge just a little bit where the zipper is because I don't want that to get caught at all. And my temperature is set for 400 and my time is 60 seconds. So we're going to see. Y'all working with me. And you also put another piece of butcher paper on top of that because you don't want your ink to come through. All right, here we go. 60 seconds. Now I've had this on for a while, so I know it's hot. I hope it doesn't get too hot. And if you can see the edge right here, the pillow part where the zipper is, it is hanging off just a little bit, and that's exactly what I wanted because it's not going to sub every single corner of the pillow because the measurements are different. But I'll definitely tell y'all the measurements on it. I think it's like 12.750 or something like that because the pillow is like 16 by 16. So you want to make sure you just get inside the square. And that's it. We got a few more seconds on here. I really do appreciate everybody stopping by for this live. This is my first time. Like I said, I'm still nervous, and I'll probably be nervous even on the next one. All right, here we go. Woo! So yeah, it's hot. I didn't like that. I can see something from the back. Yeah, it's a little bit too hot. Woo. Now you see the back. Now that came from the heat press. All right, it's dark because there's a black cushion covering on it. So I know next time to make sure that my whole thing, whole bottom platen is covered with butcher paper. So this does not end up on my pillow like it just did. But let me take this out and let me show y'all. So despite this, it really can't. I wish y'all could see this so much clearer, but I'll get better when I get a different camera and everything. This is just the computer, but it actually came out really, really super well. And what I'll do is I'll definitely take pictures and I'll post it in the group as a finished project, okay? Thank you, Kelsey. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, Kay. So that's the pillowcase. I love doing these things. Everybody should be doing pillowcases. Y'all have so many schools, daycares, you know, that we can all do. Go to the daycare and let them know. Okay, so, excuse me. Now we're going to do the journal. I'm going to tape it down. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm dropping stuff. Okay, so the sublimation paper that I just used was Craft and Bestie's paper. Okay, and all the ink is gone. You know, sorry I tore it off that way, but all the ink is gone. But I also use Honestly Spinking sublimation paper, and I also have a sub paper. So I use what I have, but this was in my machine, so that's what I use. But all my papers so far have been very good, all of them. Okay, so I'm gonna tape this up. Don't forget your butcher paper. Put it on top of the butcher paper. All right. Make sure everything's lined up on there the way that you want it. And just tape it down. You try to make sure that it's taped very flat. You don't want any wrinkles or any of that, because then it'll show on your project. Now, you don't have to do the four corners, but I do the four corners just to hold that down, and I'll show you what I mean. Let me get the other two corners. Okay, so this is how I tape my journal. And like I said, the four corners, I make sure I tape them down as well. All right, so we're gonna put this under there too, same amount of time, 460 seconds. I left the butcher paper on there, even though I put this on butcher paper, it's fine. And still make sure you put your butcher paper over it. Do not put a Teflon sheet over that. You will mess up your Teflon sheet. All right, here we go. 60 seconds. So what are some projects the rest of y'all working on? Embroidery, sublimation, making stuff, making baby clothes. I see a lot of the ladies do that. Make different like burp cloths and shorts and just all kinds of stuff. And I think I'm going to get a serger. Just by watching the ladies over there, I'm really thinking about a serger. Few more seconds. Yep, here we go. Yeah, very hot. Ooh. Right. Just taking the tape off so I can take the thing off, so I can show y'all how it came out. It's very hot. And please, make sure y'all invest in some heat-resistant gloves, which is something I should have had too. Whew. Okay. All right. Well, a little better than I thought. A little hot. Wish I could see the color up close. But as you can see, right here on the side, it's white. It should be all colors. So I messed up just a little bit on the side. But it's okay. For the tape, does it have to be heat resistant? Yes, Kelsey, the tape has to be heat resistant because you're going up to 400 degrees. Anything else will probably melt and melt on whatever project that you're working on. Oh, you doing epoxy pens? I was watching somebody do epoxy pens the other day. I don't know who it was. It's just a video I saw. Thank you, Daya. So after you do this, this is the book that goes inside of it. So depending on like how you have your book, like of course this is the bottom because that's like the grass and everything like that, and that's the sky. But depending on what kind of design you have, it wouldn't matter if it's up or down. It just depends on your design. So I'm trying to get this off. So I don't have nails. So I don't like nails. I feel like I can't work, but there are some things that, you know, you may need nails for, like to take this off. So just to pull it back a little bit, that's all. Because it's an adhesive. So that's what I'm trying to pull off so I can make the book. See? So you pull that off. That's garbage. And you got to remember which way is up and down on your journal. So you always look for that string. You know that that's the bottom of your book. So you want to make sure that you turn it the other way. So when you're putting it in your book, you know which way you're doing it. So that's the bottom, which I usually do the front first, but unfortunately, I need space. I don't have space in here. I'm sorry. This is a small place, but I make it work. Sometimes you be able to. Sometimes you just line it up inside to make sure you have everything correct. Lay it against the top. Make sure your bottom is there. And then you can just let it go and let it roll over. Smooth it out real quick so you're laying it down. And then you can come back and just flush it down with something. And go like that. That's the bottom. I ain't worried about that. And then you can flip the other side because you know the back is on correctly. And you do the other side real quick. I have no nails. Next time I'll get something to work with that so I'm able to take it off better and quicker. Yep, that didn't quite work out. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. It's like taking off vinyl, you know? Nope, that didn't work out either. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. All you need is the one side so you can pull it up. That's all you need. Just one. See? Just the one side you need so you're able to just pull that up and pull the rest of it off. Sometimes you make a mistake and you pull up the cardboard piece, but it's no biggie. Even I did it at the bottom too. No biggie. Just press it down so it can stick back to the book and press it over. And you wouldn't even be able to tell that you messed that part up. And that's that. See? Because you can't see inside here that you messed that little cardboard part up because now it's stuck. So there you have your journal. And when you're making your design, you can put names on here, on the back, put your logo, whatever you want to do. It's your design. And that's it. And now you have your journal. I got done making some hair clips out of epoxy. Wow, hair clips out of epoxy. I'm definitely going to have to sub you so I can see that. And thanks for coming by. Everybody, please make sure you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if there's anything else you'd like me to do. I'm also going to try to do tumblers again. I kind of messed up my last two I did because my machine was too hot. Thank you, Kelsey. Yes, the books, they're really easy to make. They're really, really easy to make. Okay, so now we're going to do this shirt. This is 100% polyester. Okay, so first, make sure you press your shirt. I took off the other butcher paper I had because I had put the other stuff on it and I don't want it to get on the shirt. So I'm going to use fresh ones for that. So I'm going to put parchment down because remember I said that black piece is new, so I don't want it to get on the shirt. So make sure I cover it well. I might have to get another piece. Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. I have to get a bigger piece of butcher paper. Okay, I'm back. So I just went and cut a bigger piece. So it's covering the whole bottom piece now. I shouldn't have no problem with that. This is gonna go on top of the shirt. Oh, sorry. So I'm just gonna pre-press this real quick. Make sure you have your lint brush. I should have did that for the pillow, but I forgot. It's okay. This is when you use your Teflon sheet over your shirt. So you can just pre-press it real quick. I'm still going to put a piece of butcher paper over it. Just a few seconds. That's all I want. Whew, hot. All right. Let me just air that off for a second. Ooh, yeah, that's really hot. Okay, so now I'm going to take a piece of butcher paper and stick it inside the shirt. Okay. All right, so the butcher paper is in here. Just trying to straighten it out a little. Before I do that, and my design. Okay. Not trying to make it perfect. I'm just really eyeballing it. Just to give y'all an idea. That's it. Okay. Take it down. All right, here we go. What's your favorite? You know what? Let me get a bigger piece. Okay. Now it covers the whole shirt. All right, 60 seconds. All right, here we go. All right. So everybody's working on what? If y'all want to leave y'all YouTube name down below so I can go sub y'all if I haven't already. Your Etsy shop, website. You know, if y'all want to leave all that information so I can go and watch y'all when y'all do videos, or if y'all put up videos, I can go like your shops and everything. Let me know. Just put it in the comments, okay? And so we can do this. Help each other. And I do appreciate all of y'all being here on this live. First time. Here we go. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. Okay. Come on, come on. Okay, I see where that went wrong. Right here. That's fine. Ooh. Y'all ready? Only thing I see here, right here on the edge. What I should have done, after I printed, when I printed this out on I have an Epson Workforce 7710. When I printed this out, I should have cut the edges because sometimes the ink does get on the edges and I wasn't paying attention. So that's why it's on the shirt right here. But that's okay. That's fine. But that's just something that, you know, everybody should know. Okay? Definitely just trim the edge right around it when you put it on your substrate. Hold over the rainbow. Okay. Well, you'll get there, Kelsey. We're all, trust me, nervous. You know, just starting out, I think everybody is nervous, not unless they just natural at it and everything. Thank you. I love this shirt. Jasmine, the shirt is for you if you're still on here. Yeah. So do we have any questions? Anything I can answer? Oh, you know what, ladies? I can turn that off now. So we did the sublimation pillow. You know, now there are a few groups that I'm in on Facebook, and this is where I get a lot of my stuff from. You know, I learn with other people as well. Prime time. Oh Lord. I can't even think of the name. Hold on. Okay. Prime time sublimation blanks and more. PRIME TYME, Sublimation, Blanks, and More. That's one group I'm in. They do wonderful work there. And people, they post their stuff. They show you their stuff. Dahlia, I print at home. Everything I do is at home. Everything I do is at home. I wish I did, you know, was able to send it out. But I kind of like having that homemade touch, you know, on your own work. My Etsy store is The Right Finders. THEWRIGHTFINDERS. The Right Finders. I'm also in Crafting Besties. You know, they have their own sublimation paper, as you see. That's what I use, amongst other things. Silaholics Anonymous. I'm in their group. Everybody teaches a lot. There's another sublimation group, if that's what you want to learn. Epson. Epson. Hold on. So, okay. Beginning sublimation with Epson printers. Get started here. That's another group that I'm in. Also, I do embroidery. I do shirts. Hold on, let me show you. These are just some samples I was doing for my Etsy shop for Valentine's Day. So I do embroidery. And I have an embroidery machine here. But I don't know where my other shirts went. I wish I could show y'all. Let me see. Can you? I don't know if y'all be able to see this embroidery machine. Don't mind the mess in the background. You see? That is that's the Innov-is NQ1600E. The biggest size it goes up to is the 6x10, which is a big hoop. So that's the biggest one that I have. I also have a 4x4, which is it's in the other room. Now, I was hoping that more people would come on. So hopefully they'll watch the video and they'll know what I'm talking about. Now, this embroidery machine right here, the Innov-is 1600E, excuse me, the 1600, oh Lord, the NQ1600E. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raffle it off. Okay, because I need a bigger machine for bigger projects. So I've only had this for about 5 months, but I want something bigger. So I'm going to raffle this off, and it's only going to be 75 spots at $105 per spot. Free shipping, whoever wins it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So if y'all want to be in on it, comment down below and just let me know that you want to be in on it, and it's fine. I will let you know exactly when the raffle will take place, how long it's going to last. Well, it would last as soon as the 75 spots are filled up. That's it. It's over. That's it. But it's $105 a spot, and that $105 is worth like $1,500 and no shipping. So y'all just have to let me know if you want to be in on that, because like I said, I've only had this 5 months. There's nothing wrong with it. And you know, as you can see, I make my samples on it. No issues, no nothing. All right. Anybody have any more questions that I can actually answer for y'all? Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like what I just did. And hopefully I can continue to do some more, you know, even with the embroidery side as well. I also have a silhouette on the side. So, yeah, I try to do a little bit of everything. I started doing vinyl and just work my way up. Like I said, I'm open. I will be opening my store soon. But the sublimation pillows, like I said, I do sell these. You know, if anybody wants them, y'all let me know. It's $4 a pillow, or you can buy it by the packs of 10 or however many you want. That's up to you. Just let me know. I will be doing tumblers as well. Let me show you. Okay. So this was one of my first tumblers that I did. If you can see the color. So with this, it was supposed to look like the book. Like I said, this got burnt in my convection oven. So the color, it made it orange and brown. So I couldn't do anything with that, and I didn't want to give away something that was burnt. Any more questions before I go? I thank y'all all for coming. I so appreciate it. Hopefully we can do this again. I'll try to, you know, make some more designs. Maybe I could do this once a week, twice a week. I don't know. Depends on the kids and school and everything like that. No more questions? Okay. So I thank y'all all once again for coming, helping me out and everything. Oh, hey, Michelle. How are you? How's it going? Let me show you real quick what I've done today with the help of the audience. So I sublimated this pillow. I'm glad you're doing well. Great. I sublimated this pillowcase, excuse me. And like I told them, on the back, it messed up because it's a brand new heat press, which is a 16 by 24. Just got it today. But the cushion sublimated the color into the pillowcase. So I just have to make sure that I cover the whole bottom with butcher paper, which I got from Amazon. I did a pillowcase. I also did a shirt, sublimation. Oh, you did? Oh, great. I'm glad you did. Did the shirt. And I also did a journal. Also did the journal. Sorry. For everyone. So that was it. That's what I did today. You can rewatch the video and you can see everything, how I did it. If you're interested in everything. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's what I was going for, because we all know with sublimation, everybody likes to see that pop of color. You know, nice and bright. I wish my computer was a little bit clearer, but I'll work on that. Definitely not a problem. But I'm glad that it turned out the way that it did. I did tell everyone that even on this, I just missed it just a little bit right here on the edge, because you can still see the white of the book. but just very, very little, which means that maybe when I pressed it down or I put the tape on, that it moved it, you know, the design just a little bit. But that's okay. This would be for my granddaughter or my daughter or my son. Maybe I'll give it to him if he wants another one. Hey, Danny, how are you? So glad you can make it. Let me show you what I did, Danny. If y'all don't know Danny, she's from Sweet Threads Gifts. Oh, love that woman to death. She does such nice work. Oh my gosh. And she's so sweet. So Danny, I did this shirt, Sublimation. Yeah, that little shift at last, it didn't ghost on me. Michelle, I'm so glad it didn't ghost on me. I am super happy about that one. I have to remember what to say. Thanks, Dahlia, for stopping by. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for the thumbs up as well. And Danny, I did the pillowcase. Sublimation as well. It's a learning pillow. I just threw the name in there today. I had to come up with a name, so I just threw that in there. And I showed you. Oh. And the journal. I did this today as well. Just like I told everybody else, I just missed a little bit on the corner right here. Just a tiny bit. But that's what I did today. And Danny, can you see the heat press that I was talking about? It's huge. It's about like that big. It's really big. Thank you. I'll tell y'all, like I was telling everybody else, before they were leaving and everything, if they had to go. Danny, you know I have the Innov-is NQ1600E, just like you do. And hey, Pamela Renee. Thanks for coming. Make sure y'all give the video a thumbs up. Ring that bell, subscribe to the channel. So as I show you, hey, Glory. And I love it too. And as you know, just like we all, Danny, we all want something bigger. So ladies, if y'all see this, I did this shirt today, Sublimation. So with the machine, I am actually right, but the other heat press I had, Michelle, was a 12 by 15. Very small, very awkward to try to do stuff. Pillowcase, this whole thing just fit right on the machine with no issues. I love it. I can do so many of these now. Now, the only thing is, like I tell everybody else, you see the back right here, up top? Because of the bottom, the covering, it got right here on the pillow. So just to make sure, I'll be covering the whole thing from now on, so it don't get on there. Right, Michelle. It's very small, and it's so awkward when you're trying to do stuff. So if anybody does have a 12 by 15, you still can do this, but you have to make sure that you're staying just within a certain area. And that's it. I was doing that last year. So here's the journal that I did, ladies. Wait, it's upside down. That's the grass, belongs on the bottom. But the 12 by 15, I bought it because it was an 8-in-1 heat press. So I still have all the other parts, but my heat press, I'm not plugging that back in because the temperature went up on me one day. It went over 400, it's about 460, and I just cut it off, and that was that. That's why I was like, okay, let me get my other heat press. So that's the journal. Stay unique. Hey, I'm so glad everybody's coming in. I'm so glad. How y'all doing? How you doing? So stay unique. Did the sublimation pillowcase. Sublimated my shirt. Sublimated a journal. Had to get that done. So let me tell y'all, I was telling everybody else, Danny, you already know I have that same machine. So what I'm going to do, because thank you, Stay Unique, I appreciate that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a raffle for my machine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Glory. I'm going to do a raffle with my machine because I need something bigger. The flatbed, it's okay, but I feel like it's stopping me from doing bigger projects. So Danny, you know, I just got this last year. I had it for 5 months. Nothing's wrong with it. Like I said, I only had it for 5 months. I'm going to raffle it off. Okay, I have 75 spots at $105 per spot. Once the 75 spots are filled up, yeah, it's brand new, 5 months, but I got to go bigger. Now, I'm not talking about like I had before last year. I had a 12 needle, and that was way too much for me, and I couldn't do it, so I sold that to somebody who actually makes their own clothes. Hey, Pauline, how are you? My heat press temperature goes up to. Yeah. Pamela Renee, I didn't want to take any chances because, for one, I live in an old building, and once I heard like a click, I didn't know what it was. But when I turned around and I looked at the heat press and it said 460 and the temperature kept going, I just was like, okay, that's it. I turned it off. Then I turned it back on. I took a little video of it to show my daughter. And then I turned it off and I just left it alone because I'm not mechanical or anything. I don't know if it just needs something, you know, in the back or anything like that. So I just left it alone. But like I said, it's an 8-in-1 heat press and I have all the other parts. So I don't know if it'll fit anybody else's heat press because I have like 4 pieces for the mugs, 2 for the plates. I got the hat piece and everything like that that goes to it. I just don't want to use it. So I'm not going to take that chance. Right. Like I said, this is an old building, so you never know what can happen. And I've been in fires, you know, throughout my life, and they're not good if somebody's trying to wake you up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning because your building is filled with smoke because there's a fire and you got to go to the roof. Not a good thing. So I don't take any chances, and I don't have any problem just throwing it away, you know, because I don't want it to happen to anybody else. But yeah. So I'm glad I got my new one though. That's what I needed. That's what I wanted. And I was actually just going to get the 16 by 20, but I was like, it didn't make sense. Get a 16 by 20 and then later on get a 16 by 24. So I just paid the $30 difference and just ordered the 16 by 24. And it's from Fancier Studios. And a lot of people have that, you know, in the other groups that I'm, you know, a part of. So yeah, that's what made me get it. but I like it so far. So far, I like it. It's done its job. So the embroidery machine, I got to figure out how to, if everybody wants to be a part of it, y'all can always leave me a comment. Or if you're on my Facebook, you can always leave me a message. Discord, you can leave me a message. Which one you want, Pamela Renee? The heat press or the embroidery machine? Oh, the heat press, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Like I said, it was $350. It was $350 on fancieststudio.com. So it's worth it from what I can see, and from what I've done today. Oh, most definitely. So I definitely will be doing more shirts and just everything that I can. I did sublimate some ribbon. Let me see if I can show y'all. No, 1 second. Okay. I think I put it up, but I did sublimate some ribbon, and I did it like this, just so it can go across line by line. I wish I could show y'all the ribbon, but I think it's in the closet in a box. So, and this is a digitized picture of my mother. That's what this is, and I decided to put her on ribbon, for the family. So I had somebody digitize her picture from a photo, and they did. They were really good. Thank you for stopping by, Danny. I appreciate it. I'll see you soon in the group when you come back. Have fun cooking dinner. I'm not cooking tonight. Pamela Renee, you getting your coins together? I hear you. Thanks, Michelle M. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, like I said, anybody interested in the embroidery machine, just let me know. I'll try to see if I can post in any other group for the machine and see what they say. I have to ask the person whose group it is first. Okay, so if they let me post in there, then, y'all would know. Little Alessia Cole, I have to ask her because it is her group she started. If she would allow me to post in there, and a couple of other embroidery groups, since this is an embroidery machine. So I figured I'd just let everybody know on my live that, this is something I want to do. And it'd be a good gift for anybody. So, like I said, y'all can hit me up, leave me a comment if you want to go into the raffle and everything, and then we'll go from there. You in that group too? Yes. I like all the groups that I'm in. People are just so nice. The sublimation groups I'm in, primetime sublimation, beginning sublimation for Epson, Crafting Besties, Silaholics Anonymous, the guy who sells the ink, Cosmos ink. That's what I'm using. I meant to say that before. I am using Cosmos ink. I love that ink. I had some other ink before. It didn't work, but I think it was just wrong. I think I bought the wrong one. Oh, you don't embroider? It's so soothing, Michelle. Oh my God, it's so soothing. I love to watch the machine just go and go and go. I did a little doggy for Valentine's Day. I did that, you know, just doing a little bit of everything. That's what I love to have my hand in. Michelle, you talking about Cosmos? Thank you. You talking about Cosmos Inc? Thank you, Glory. Yeah, I like Cosmo. I like all of them. All of them that's associated like with each other. You know, they're very, very nice. They'll, you know, you got questions. They'll answer your questions. You know, and that's one thing I love. But if there's ever any problems, I will always take myself out of the group because I don't want to be bothered if people argue or whatever. You're right, Kelsey. You are definitely right. Thank you, Stay Unique. You are definitely right. Time does go by when when you're watching your embroidery just go. And I love the satin stitch. I could just watch that forever. Just, you know, especially if it's a nice big design. I wish I had my other one so I could show y'all. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Y'all might have saw it already. Well, y'all didn't see everything. I think y'all saw this one. Y'all may have saw this one. This is purple. It's a purple bunny. You can't really tell, but sorry. You know, I did that. And these two I didn't even get a chance to put up yet. I had fun doing this one. So I still have to put this one up as a, you know, my samples. And this one. And that one. My granddaughter loved this one. She couldn't understand how I got the black inside of the mustache when it was white. I was trying to explain to her it's an applique. That might be in the video too. I ain't even post that one, but I'm gonna post it. I was trying to explain that to her. She might try, Michelle, but she's not gonna get it. And it's for a boy. She's not gonna get it. She can have a purple bunny. For real. So I'm so glad that y'all came by to stop and talk to me and get me through my nervousness. Hi, Mary. So glad you can make it. As y'all come in, please, please, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Hit the notifications. Hey, Mary, this is what I've done today. Sublimation today, no embroidery. Sublimated a shirt. Sublimated a pillowcase. Learning pillows is what they call it. Oh, that's great. Thank you. I appreciate that. And a journal. Sublimated a journal. It just messed up a little bit on the end right here, just a tiny little piece going down. But other than that, it's perfect. I love doing journals. I've done this one. I did this one before. It's in plastic. Because I'm giving this to a friend of mine. They just started their business, their catering business. So I'm giving them that for 2 of them. But yeah. Yeah, it is a happy little mistake. You can't really tell, but it's okay. I'll give the book to my son. Hopefully my granddaughter won't try to take it from him like she always tried to take his other journal. Yep. So I have to start cleaning up. Put all this stuff away. I done moved stuff around just so I could bring the computer closer to the heat press so y'all can see what I'm doing, because usually it's like way to the back because I don't have enough room. So I'm probably going to move everything in the other room so I'll have more space. It would be just that, you know, just everything that I'm working with. Printer, heat press, computer, everything will just be in the room. You know, shirts, you know, everything. So I'm going to put these on my Etsy shop. These are pillowcases. So I do sell them. If anybody does pillowcases, they're like $4 a pillowcase. So anybody, I'm going to put them on Etsy or, you know. LOL seems to be the typical crafting. Right. Definitely not enough room. And especially where I'm at, because I'm in a 2-bedroom and it's definitely not enough room. No matter how much I try to get rid of stuff, it's still not enough room. And I still have a whole lot to get rid of. So eventually, but I think I'm just going to put everything in the room and that's just going to be it. Just that'll be my crafting room. 800 square feet. Oh, wow. Yeah. This is a little bit bigger than, wait, you have 800 square feet, what, room just for crafting, Michelle? Oh, wow. Okay, I understand. I understand. That's this place might be just a little bit bigger. Maybe. If I'm not mistaken, it might be just a little bit bigger. Maybe by maybe 200 feet, something like that. Not that much bigger. Because I have a tiny kitchen and I have a tiny bathroom. And this is a tiny apartment. But it's okay. It's mine. And I work with it. I understand. Look, you want to see my kitchen table? That's my kitchen table that everything is on. So I have to move everything everywhere just to do stuff. So I had the embroidery machine. I had it over there with the other embroidery machine because it's smaller. Oh, and a serger? Word. Wow. And I had to move the small heat press off of there to put the new heat press on there because that cabinet is very sturdy. And I had to move the embroidery machine because they both won't fit up there together. So I just stuck it on the table for now. And it'll just stay there. You know, until I don't know, figure out something else to do with it. Put it, I don't know, I'll probably put it in my room. Because I have a table over here, which is a long, what is this, 60? I don't know, like 72 inches long or something. I don't even know how long it is. 60? Let me see. I think it's 72. Maybe. Oh, let's see. No, maybe it's longer than this 60. This kind of tape measure. 60 inches. So it's probably like 66 inches long, I think. So I have one over here and then I have another table in my room. But everything can't fit in there. So I have to move stuff around. Yeah, but I don't know. I have to figure out a way to design stuff in this space. That's what I have to do. So Michelle, what are you working on? Anything? Mary, what are you working on? Stay neat. What are you working on? Gloria, if you're still here, what are you working on? What is everybody working on? Wow. Regular sewing machine or a serger? Oh, Gloria, you doing dominoes? I see people with them. I think that's a cute thing to do. Do you use epoxy on the dominoes, Gloria? Okay. Does it make it like hard like the, you know, like the regular dominoes? Oh, okay. Okay. What is a HD sewing machine? What? I'm not all that great. I just know how to get on the embroidery machine. Okay, so they're durable like the regular ones. Okay, well, that's cool. And the good thing about that is you can custom. Okay, you can custom make it. Oh, heavy duty. Duh. Okay. Oh, stay unique. Are you doing the pockets or like the whole polo, like on the back or the front? Oh, birthday decorations. I thought about doing that this year too, but I have plenty of time for birthday decorations for my granddaughter. She just had a birthday last month. I got time for that one. I thought about doing the chip bags and the juices with her favorite characters and stuff. Whoever that might be at the time of her birthday. Exactly, Michelle. That is so true. Right now, she's into, the regular Among Us, Fortnite, Roblox, and some other thing that she plays with her stepbrother. So by the time her birthday rolls back around, it might not be none of them. Glory, what size embroidery machine do you have? Okay, you doing sleeves too? Okay. You doing a video for that statement, or you just doing it without a video? Oh, Bernina 535. Okay, single needle. Okay. What's the biggest size on your embroidery machine on that one? I don't know much about Bernina. That is true, Michelle. You got to keep playing with the machine until you get, used to it. I did the same thing on my first one, and, mine was a 4x4. Then as soon as I did a couple of things, I was like, all right, I don't want this one no more. Now I want a bigger one. And I skipped right from the 4x4 to a 12 needle machine that I bought overseas. And let me tell you, oh my God, it was a lot to work with. 12 needle machine that I have no idea what I'm doing. And to, yeah, Michelle. And to speak to the people overseas, there's a 12, 13-hour difference. They're woke, you're asleep, or you're going to sleep. And like right now, let me see, 6:39. So it's probably 6:39 in the morning over there, or 7:39, somewhere around there. So right now, you're trying to run around and take care of your household, but you need things for your machine. Okay, so unique, good. Another video I get to watch. So I kept having to wait till the lady was up and at work just to get, some information on how to thread the machine. And when I say it was and then I threaded it, but I ended up threading it wrong, but I didn't know it was wrong until I actually sold it to somebody. I didn't know that I threaded it wrong. And then to do the applique on that machine, it's so different doing the applique on a multi-needle, like a brother machine, the PES, what I'm used to. It was just so different. You'll see, if y'all go back to my first couple of videos that I did last year, you see I did an unboxing. Well, I don't even know if I did an unboxing, but I said it's here, and it's this big, giant crate. And I left it sitting by my door for a while. And got my daughter helped me take it out, take it apart, you know, try to put everything together. I had to get the maintenance man from the building to come upstairs and, you know, help me lift it up to put it on the table. It was a mess. And then trying to learn it, and it's not PES files, it's DST. So you have to put in what colors you want on your machine. Like, I don't know, their setup was weird to me. Right now, I have the Innov-is 1600 and the Innov-is NQ1600E. I hope I have two sizes. This oval, like 8 by 12, and a 7 by 3. Okay, well, those are decent sizes. Hoops. That's the good thing. This one is a 6 by 10. Oh, you have a hat hoop too? Okay. That's good. I have to look up that machine so I can see exactly what it looked like. Well, that's cool. That's good. But yeah, that 12 needle, it was just a mess. So I put it on the marketplace on Facebook. A couple of people interested. Then the guy, he never, you know, got back in touch with me. So I left him alone. Because if you don't want it, you don't want it. Just say you don't want it. And then this other lady got in touch with me, and we talked and we talked and we talked. And she was like, no, I want it. And I sold it to her. I sold it to her for what I paid for it, what I paid for shipping, and some of the other stuff that I actually gave her with it. Like the big thing of heat and bond that you get from Amazon. I gave her hats, I gave her sample shirts, toolbox, everything that came with the machine, I gave it to her. Digitizing software, everything. Like, just take it all. True Glory, I have two, but I'm going to raffle my big one off. I'm going to raffle this NQ1600E off. So anybody interested, let me know if you want to join the raffle. 75 spots open, $105 per spot, free shipping on the machine if you win it. And who knows, whatever extras I might be able to, you know, do for other people, because I love the group that I'm in. So that's what I will be doing. So like I said, I have to ask people who's the head of their groups, who started their own groups. I have to ask them for permission to see if they would let me post that I'm actually raffling off this machine. If they would allow me to do that. So if anyone on here is interested, let me know. I'll make sure I keep you in mind, get everything set up. But I'm definitely going to do it. I don't think it's a bad deal for anybody. This is like a $1,500 machine. I've had it only 5 months. Nothing wrong with it, but I need something bigger now. I need to do bigger projects. Michelle, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for liking the video and commenting and keeping me company. Thank you so much. Hopefully we can do this again, maybe next week or later on in the week, trying to find some other designs to do. All right. Have a good night, Michelle. Excuse me. Heck yeah, what? Oh. Okay, bye. Anybody have any other questions? Maybe next time when I come back on, I'll try to do the tumblers again. I think I might try that. I'll probably try to get some in. They're not hard to do. That's the good thing, is just, you know, getting your design right and wrapped around. So I've done 5. I think I have 1 left. I think this is one. There's no design on it. Oh yeah. So I have 1 tumbler. I'll probably do. I'll do another live. Thank you, Glory, for coming by and liking the video and commenting and keeping me company as well. You have a good night. You be safe picking up your hubby, okay? Yep, so, okay. So Tumblr, I'll try to do that one on the next live. Also, I'll try to get some bonnets. I did that before as well, but I think I put everything else up in the closet. And too much stuff to go in there and get right now. But yeah, I can do the bonnet, I can do the tumbler, and we'll figure it out and see what I can do some lamination. Hold on, let me show you. Oh, I'll give it to her. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so I have these. It's canvas. They're flat. I got these from Dollar Tree. So when I see them, I just pick them up. So I have that size, which is, this is 11 by 14, which I'm glad I have some paper. That's 11 by 17, so that'll work. And this one, these are 8 by 10. So I have a few of those. I have a couple of smaller ones that's like 4 by 6. Okay. Thank you, Stay Unique. I appreciate it. You coming by and you chit-chatting with me. Thank you so much. Liking the video. I will see you soon. All right, on your next live. Have a good night. So yeah. So like I said, this one is an 8 by 10, and they do sub pretty well. You just have to make sure you have your lamination sheet and you put it on there and you press it down under the heat press. You know, make sure you already cut your edges to size and then heat press it, you know, 460 seconds. And the temperature probably could be down a little bit because of the paper that I'm using, the Craft and Besties paper. Because it takes off the ink very well. So all the ink that I did for that t-shirt is not on the paper any longer. And actually everything I did, the ink is not on the paper any longer. So yeah. So maybe that's what I do. I'll just make a note and we can do tumblers and canvas. You know, we can do that. I'm still going to try to do some ribbon, some sublimating on the ribbon. So this one, of course, you can see is blue. So I have so many of these because I also sell ribbon. These are 50-yard rolls. But like I said, I did, I did my mother's picture, but I did it on white. But a lot of people didn't know in the beginning. These are polyester. People who do tutus, they know that this is 100% polyester because this is what we use on our tutus. I do well, let me stop. I don't do tutus any longer. I actually have somebody do part of the tutu for me, which is they cut it, they sew the channel for the elastic, and they also sew on the ribbon for me. So when they send it back to me, it's just one long piece, depending on what kind I want. And I'll do the elastic, I'll do the ribbon, I'll do that myself, which I have about 8 that I have to do. So I try to be very careful in what I do because I do have arthritis in my hands. Sometimes it bothers me, sometimes it doesn't. Right now, as you can see, I can do this with my right thumb. But with my left thumb, if I bend it too far, it hurts. And sometimes it doesn't bend at all. So I've just gotten used to working with it. Taking some Tylenol or some ibuprofen for the swelling that comes up in here. So if I'm ever working on a live and you hear me scream real quick, ow, that's because I done bent my thumb, and that's what happens. It hurts. And sometimes it'll bend, like I can do this. Sometimes it'll bend and it won't come back up. I have to actually pull it back up. So it really hurts. But sometimes I'm good. So like I said, I don't do the tutus all the way anymore. So a lady does it for me, and she does have her own Etsy shop. I will try to get that name because I just started working with her. And I can actually link her shop down below. She does wonderful tutus. That's, somebody I know. She did their daughter's tutu for her birthday, I believe, Christmas, and I think another birthday, something like that. And they were so pretty. And I had been looking for someone to help me out, and she was there. So got in touch with the girl I knew who got in touch with her. And now we work together. So she does part of the tutu, I do the rest. I just send the stuff to her, she do it, and she mail it back. That's it. Helps me out, helps her out. So, yeah. We have any more other questions or anything like that? All right, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this live. All right. I'm going to go and make my son some dinner, or heat up his dinner because I didn't cook. I made sure I made enough for a couple of days. So I'm going to go heat him up some food. My son is 16. I don't let him do too much in the kitchen. There's certain things he can do in the kitchen, certain things he cannot do in the kitchen. And being that I have to heat up the vegetables, I do put them on top of the stove. And he cannot use the stove. My son is autistic. He has Tourette's syndrome, and he also has ADHD. So you may see him one day on my live walking by real quick. But just to let you know. So I'm going to go and heat him up some dinner so he can eat. All right. I do thank you all for coming by and chatting with me while I worked a little bit. I appreciate it so much. This was my first live. Yes, nervous, very nervous, still a little nervous, but hopefully it'll get better. And like I said, maybe by the end of the week, I might try to do another live if time permits me to do that with him here, or even with my granddaughter here. So I'll see what I can do. If not, maybe I can make just a quick video and then I'll post it on the YouTube. Again, if anybody wants to be in a raffle, just let me know. Hit me up on Facebook if you want to. My name is Lakeisha Wright, W-R-I-G-H-T. All right. Or hit me through YouTube, leave a message. If you're on Discord, you can always leave me a message there. Okay. Instagram, I am on Instagram is L-Wright9_2. So L-Wright, the number 9_2. I'm on Instagram. All right. And I will link my Etsy shop down below. Somebody asked me that, so I will do that. Also, the lady that I work with, I will get her permission first before I list her Etsy shop. So I don't want to do that right off the bat. All right. So any questions, you can also leave them in the comments so I can answer them. Well, once again, thank y'all all so much for coming. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, or as my granddaughter says, ring that bell. So you can be notified each time that I go live or upload a video or anything like that. All right, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate it so much. And I will talk to all of you soon. Y'all each have a good night, a blessed night. Stay safe, wear your mask, don't let nobody in your face. All right, y'all have a good night. I'm ending this live. I'll talk to y'all soon. And just know, I do appreciate the company, and I'm so glad that I was able to do this. Thank y'all so much. Good night.